I'm in the garden tonight, taking a little break from all the exciting things that we have going on the property right now, the gardening, the other construction projects, all the little things that just keep my little ADHD brain bouncing from one thing to another, to hang out with one of my little buddies. On top of all the things that have been going on project-wise, we've also had some medical things going on. Two of the roosters have been sick these last, 2 weeks now? Yeah, about 2 weeks. We've had two roosters down. One rooster is back to I'd say he's probably 85-90% back to his old self. One rooster, he's maybe 60% his old self. He's just not doing that well. So taking a little bit of time now, just one-on-one time with him, do a little physiotherapy with him away from the other roosters because they're very nosy and I can't really get him to have that one-on-one confidence when he's in the coop that I can have with him when he is with me at one-on-one. So here is Mr. Cranky in with the sweetgrass. Can you spread your wings for me, please? Thank you. Good boy. Can we see this wing, please? Yeah. He's a little tight. He's feeling a tightness in his back right in here. And I feel like this might be where he had his injury. When I did find them in the coop when I come home from work, because they always seem to fight when I'm not home, there was no blood in here. He had a little bit of an injury right on this side, but that's from Plum. And of course, his little face is scratched up. But he's doing all right. You see, he is a very sweet boy. He is our sweetest rooster, even though his name is Cranky. Now, the reason his name is Cranky is because when he was a small chick, he was mostly white, but he had a gray mask on his face. And he reminded me in his expression a lot of Grumpy Cat. And I didn't want to name him Grumpy right after Grumpy Cat, so I figured we'll name him Cranky, because he just had the sweetest yet crankiest expression as he sat on the roost just watching all the other birds be birds, and he was just sitting off by himself as if he's just saying nope to the world. So this is Cranky. He demands cuddles every morning. He used to run out of the coop and jump up on the outside roost and demand cuddles, but he's not been able to do that. He can't actually really jump very far right now. He can jump on the inside roost in their coop because that's only is it 10 inches up, Cranky? He can jump that far and he can jump up and down from that. But other than that, he's not doing a lot of jumping. He's up in these bathtubs because I set him up here. Hey, buddy? You gonna come? Can we do some therapy with you, bud? Yeah. I've been doing a little bit of Tellington touches on him when I found that his wings are stiff and he's not able to stretch them out as much as Plum can. Plum is probably 85-90% his usual self, whereas Cranky is probably maybe only about 50% his usual self. He's spending a lot of time laying down and just relaxing. So I figured it would be good for him to come out into the garden tonight, hang out with the medicinal plants, have a little browse of whatever he's felt drawn to, and I can do my Tellington touches on him and just hang out with him, give him some one-on-one time, because he is a good boy. He's a very good rooster. I feel like he is having some stiffness right in this part of his back. He seems a little bit shy to touch in that area, so I do give him some little touches. And I know a lot of people say do not under any circumstances touch a rooster past their face here, because with birds there's some frustration that they get when you do touch them on their tails and their back. But I feel it's necessary for me to touch him all over as part of his therapy to help wake his little cells up again. And it's a little harder to do Tellington touch on a chicken because they're so fluffy. They're very, very fluffy, and you got to get right down into the feathers in order to do those little micro circles. So I will do that the whole way right down to his oil gland there, just so I can get his cells to wake back up and start regenerating and get some feeling and circulation back into that body of his. Here's my boy. So you can see he's a pretty docile bird, and it just makes me extra sad about all of the comments that I've been getting from people that I've told about these roosters being injured to, about saying that I shouldn't waste, I know it's horrible, I shouldn't waste my time and my energy in healing these guys. I should just lop their heads off and put them in the stew pot. But we're not doing that, because just because he's born a rooster doesn't mean that his life is any less valuable, especially where he's such a good boy and he brings me a lot of joy. That's why I am putting in as much effort as I am to get him back to optimal health, to do all of the things that I've done for him the last 2 weeks. The first 4 days that he was injured, he could hardly lift his head up. I would hold him and give him water by hand in a little cup and help him drink. I would make special smoothies for him. I'd come out into the garden and get some medicinal herbs and some other garden weeds and mulch it up into a smoothie for him and help him drink that. And just make sure that he gets all the nutrients and all the hydration that he needs to heal. It's very important to keep the ones we love alive and safe and happy as much as we can. And to do like all of these little alternative therapies that I'm doing for him, because it's important to look after your pets. And when it comes right down to it, these chickens that I have, yes, we get eggs from a couple of the girls. Not all of them lay. There's one of them, she's 2 years old now, isn't she, Crank? She's older than you. Yeah, she was born in May. So she's 2, but she doesn't lay for some reason. I'm not sure what it is, but we're not going to throw her in a stew pot just because she doesn't lay eggs. I get a lot out of these chickens. They give me manure for the garden, and they give me some feathers when they molt, that are 100% ethically sourced. I mean, you can't get better feathers, because absolutely nobody had to die for their feathers, right? Like when Cranky molts, he has some very beautiful feathers. So when his feather goes into a dream catcher, it just means all the more. It's like even more special. Hey Crank, when your feathers or your brother's feathers go into dream catchers, or any of the girls, like, they're very beautiful birds. They give me manure for the garden, and they're just so special. I absolutely love them. Oh, are you all right, Cranky? Yeah, he's shaking. He's been shaking a lot lately. I don't know if he's scared. I mean, he can't be cold because he's got lots of fluffs. And I think he's just having a rough go after being injured, and it takes so much energy to heal, doesn't it, bud? It takes so much energy to heal. But you're going to have your own little apartment, no matter what kind of special needs you have. As long as you're happy, we keep you healthy, you're going to be here for a very long time, buddy. Yeah, you're going to be here for a long, long time, Crank. He's such a sweet boy. He really is. Okay, we do more therapies while you're sitting? You're so good boy. It's right in here. Here, support you a bit. Show me where it is, okay? Right there? Okay. Down for the feathers, right here, right? You're very relaxed, Rooster. You are. You're so good. You're a very good boy. Let's feel in here. Yeah. Little massage. Little massage. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Yeah. Oh, you're relaxing? Good boy. It's right there, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Here's my rooster. Good boy. Did we find the spot that's bugging you? Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. You falling asleep? Good rooster. You don't have to be scared. That is the strangest request, Cranky, but we can do that. And I asked you what you want in a house. You don't have to talk about the paint and the colors. I mean, like, what do you want for, like, your perch and any little toys you want? Yeah. Yeah. Is it right in here, too? Okay. Here's my boy. I know, he's gonna let the dog out, isn't he? Yeah. It's okay. Just handsy. Yeah. Yeah? I'm in the garden. Yep. I got my friendly cock over here. He's cuddling.
Are we taking this food out tonight?
Yeah. Do you want to see Cranky? He's having a cuddle.
You alright?
Yeah. I found a knot and I'm massaging it.
Not.
Yeah.
Not in the chicken?
Yeah. It's where he told me he was having a freeze. You know, I asked him
What?
Yeah. About what he wanted in his new apartment.
Yeah.
And he showed me pictures of flowers.
Flowers?
Flowers, like on his walls.
Is he excited?
Yeah, he's very excited. He's very excited about it. But of all things that he could ask, like where his perch should go, and hawk, hawk, hawk.
Those are gulls.
They're gulls?
Yeah. Now they're cranes.
Are they?
Look, right there.
Yeah, those are cute.
3 cranes.
Yeah, a family.
Yeah.
They're going to bed.
What kind of sounds do they make? Huh?
Oh, what do they make? I can't make that sound yet, but I know the sound. You're standing better. He's standing better.
What?
Look, he's standing better. Can you flap them wings for me, please? Yeah? Oh, good boy. Good boy. What a good rooster you are. Yeah. What do you think? You want a little bite? You want that?
Tansy wants to come out.
All right. Well, I'll put Cranky away. What do you think, Quank Quank?
Cranky away.
Yeah, we'll put him back in the run. We are gonna have to do something about them spurs, buddy. Would you let me file them? Get the clippers? Yeah? You gonna let me do that too, huh? Yeah. You are such a very good rooster. You're such a good rooster, you are. Yes, you are. You're so good boy, and I love you. All right, very proud of you, sir. Very proud of you. Yeah, we're gonna have to do your nails. Yeah. We're gonna take a peek at that too. Yeah, you're a good rooster. All right, Crank, you ready? You haven't had any poops. I hope you don't poop on me.